Hello, FlossTube. I'm Hannah, the Okie Stitcher, and this is Aoife. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so first off, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all the other festive holidays that's going on right now. I hope you're having a great day. Aoife and I just wanted to pop on and show you what we've been making over the last couple of weeks, and also what crafty things we got for Christmas, Yulemas, as we like to call it, because we celebrate Yule and Christmas both. First off, what's been going on with you the last couple of weeks? Nothing? Just enjoying being off of school? Okay. Someone didn't sleep very good last night, did you? Okay, so first off, we made a skirt for the elf. Over the last couple of years, the kids have been asking, last 2 years, the kids have been asking for a skirt for Christmas Cookie, our elf, but the store-bought ones are kind of expensive, and I didn't have access to my machine to make one. But this year, I had access to it, so I went ahead and whipped one out. It was actually a lot easier than I was anticipating. It was 15 inches across, so like in the waist, 15 inches. And then it called for 4.5 inches wide, but I made it longer to get the Yeti, Abominable Snowman, and the sleigh.
I like it longer than anything else.
You like it longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it longer too, because it's, I don't know, it's just a little bit more retro. I like it. So that was something that me and Aoife worked on together this past week. Let's see if she'll sit.
She said a second ago when I put her up there.
Okay, I think if we're gentle, I think she'll sit. Do you want to show them your bag?
I don't want to do the bag yet.
You don't want to do the bag yet? Okay, what do you want to do?
So today I got a canvas, and it was it LOL on that. I love LOLs. So, that's where it was. Here's this.
Yeah, it still has its cellophane, so it's kind of shiny. There it goes.
I'll take it off if you want me to.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I can see it.
So, yeah, it came with. Take that off. I don't know why I did. Okay. It comes with its paint pouch. So cute. More for tiny hands, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and the little...
Hey.
What? Okay.
So a brush, a pink little brush. And like this is a good quality brush too. Brush, and also a sticker. I don't know what is in here.
Well, so on the packaging, which I think she still has,
Yeah.
it says that once you paint it,
Hey.
it'll...
Alright, so it says paint your
own
wall art to reveal a special design.
Yep. And then you want to show them what the back is? Kind of give them an idea. So that's kind of the example that they gave on the back. All right. Anything else you want to say about your canvas?
And I opened the thing, and it's a cute little sticker, like a retro sticker. Cute. I opened the little bag. See?
Cool. All right. And then, so going on to myself. So my one and only whip. Oh, actually, so I did 3 apples in a matter of 2 weeks for my oldest daughter's PE teachers. She had 3 PE teachers, and it didn't dawn on me until the last video that that PE was ending at the end of this last semester. So by some miracle, I got 3 of them done. They were on 11 count, 2 strands, which was a mistake. I meant to grab 14 count, but it was on 11 count. And I don't have a picture readily available, but it's on my Instagram if you're interested in it. So that took up a good chunk of time. But then my more fun whip, Chicago Bulls. I just need to fill in this with red. And I don't have a cover photo, although it's pretty much done. You can pretty much figure out what it is. The horns and the eyes are negative space white. And I'm debating if I want to fill those in with Blanc or Snow White.
I like Snow White.
Yeah, I like the name of Snow White. But I don't know if I'm going to do that because white on white is really hard on the eye. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But I got, let's see, last time, I know I had Chicago done, and I think I had the B and the U done. So I did the whole Benny the Bull, and the 2 L's and the S. So I got a lot done. Next time you'll see this, I'll definitely have this done because I'll plan on finishing that today. And then it will probably be framed. If not framed, it'll at least be washed and ready to be finished in some way, shape, or form. This is a present for my husband, so it'll he'll have a lot of say in how this is finished. So it may not even be framed. We'll see. So there's that. And then I plan on going straight into my Krampus. And like I discussed in my last video, I'm not going to do the words and I'm not going to do the holly. I'm just going to do the main focus of Krampus. And I'm going to do this on my coffee dyed fabric.
I wish I had some water.
And this also goes into my Christmas present. So my family got me,
Not me, because
they got me enough floss to do 3 projects. So I cannot wait. My husband's behind the camera. He's like, me, I did it. 3 projects. So it's gonna be Krampus, which is great because I cannot wait to get started on that. And then I also got enough floss for an Easter project and a Valentine's Day project. So I can't wait.
Can I pass me the scissors?
And then
Opie girl. Alright.
okay.
So. Need your scissors. Alright.
There you go.
So, if you don't know, my mom has these scissors. It's Gryffindor. Oh, it's upside down. Gryffindor. Scissors.
Yep, and they got like little lions on them.
So.
And it says Gryffindor.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And then on the back, it has the lion. Okay.
And so, today she got us.
I think I showed you the wrong side.
She got us, me and my sister, some scissors because I do a little cross stitching, if you don't know. And my sister does punch needle.
Yep. And
So-
crochet. She
and
does
crochet.
both.
I also do finger knitting. I'm good at it. Okay, so this is my sister's. I'm gonna take the scissors out and show you the thing. And here is
Yep. So we got Elsa.
And a snowflake in the back.
Yep.
And
Blue snowflakes.
And it also says Disney on it. And mine is really cool. Mine is Anna.
There you go.
Mine is Anna
Mm-hmm.
with this the mascot thing, the emerald on the flag. And I got pink, like a pinkish purplish color.
I would say more purple.
Yeah, it's more purpley pink. And with beautiful snowflakes.
Yep, and those came from embroidery.com. They were, I like embroidery.com. They have a little bit more of the fandom items that I really like.
I'm helping her up.
Oh, okay. Okay. So there's those, and they're a nice weight too. Like a lot of times embroidery scissors are very lightweight. These are really nice, and they're big enough that they'll cut just about, like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's good. Good scissors.
I'm running over.
Okay.
The night here.
So then another project that Aoife and I worked on was her little tote bag for church. So this is the pattern that we used. It's the same one that I used on mine that you probably remember from, I think it was my first FlossTube, maybe second.
Okay, so come up closer. Alright, so this is one side. Pretty.
Yeah. So there's that.
There's this side.
Mm-hmm.
Little blue cats. The same one. The bottom's the same too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just helping you get in the frame.
And this white cat. The inside, flip it inside out.
Yep. And it's obviously reversible.
And if you want it this way, have it this way.
Yep. And she loves purple.
Purple.
And she's a Halloween baby, so she got candy corn.
Because you picked it. I know.
Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you can't choose birthdays like that.
I hate candy corn. So yes, we have the blue. It's really nice. It's like, and it will also keep your Bible safe for books.
Yep.
If you don't go to church, you can also keep your books safe.
Yep, it's a good craft bag too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another thing that Aoife and I have been working on is the quilt top. So
I don't think we did anything with our quilt, with the quilt.
No, but we didn't show it on the last one, and they might.
We did.
No. Oh, so the reason why our last FlossTube was a little crazy was because we were starting to get frustrated with the technology. We ended up filming that video 4 different times, and it kept messing up, and I kept losing the video on my phone, so then we'd have to refilm it. So by the time that the one that was posted was filmed, we were just so over it. So we had shown this in one of the other videos that didn't get posted.
Well,
So
we didn't want to show it.
this is the first quilt that I have made since I was in high school. My mom is a quilter. She's been a quilter for over 40 years, so she has a ton of experience. But as for myself, I don't have a whole lot of experience. So we chose a very simple pattern to begin with. The middle is a
horses riding, like,
galloping through water.
Galloping through water, like, it's like, and like white horses.
Yep. Yeah, so that's the major centerpiece panel. And then my mom got her a softball panel that was made up of softball blocks. So we cut the blocks out, and then we just used that size as a template for the rest of the blocks. And we're going all the way around. And then she decided that she wanted to get the basketball panel, which we haven't bought yet, because softball is her number one sport, and basketball is a close second. Yep.
And also soccer. Soccer's my last.
Yeah. So if or when we get the basketball panel, then we'll probably end up doing a second row of blocks all the way around. But I just wanted to show you what we have so far. We got 2 of the 4 sides done. And this is probably going to take some finagling because I might have to move the camera back. One of the reasons why I kept losing the data was because I would take the video, put it into iMovies to edit it, and then when I would try to move it back over to photos, it kept saying my photos was too full, there wasn't enough data, all that other fun stuff, and so it kept messing up and losing the movie. So this time around, I am just gonna do it all in one shot, post it to YouTube, and then at the end of December, I'm gonna take all my photos and save them onto a flash drive, and then that way I have a fresh slate starting in January. And also just for safekeeping of my photos. So we are,
I didn't show that.
yeah. Okay, so you want to stand on the couch?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's the horses.
Yep, so here's the panel. White horses running through water. And then we're going to just start at the top. And we're just going to slowly pan over. So together, everyone achieves some more. We'll go slow. Spools. And we got, move your hand, I can't see. Anyway, I can't read that from here. Statue of Liberty. Love the game. We got flowers. Okay, move your hand.
Sorry.
Born to play softball. We got green. Happiness is getting that ball. Ladybugs and blue flowers. And then Bible verse that I can't read from here. Watermelons. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. We got Oklahoma State Cowboys, which Aoife said she would like to go there and play someday. That's my alma mater, so I would not be upset about that. There is no glory in practice, but without practice, there is no glory. She has this one because she wants to be either a veterinarian or a vet tech, vet nurse. Yeah.
I don't need to put down animals.
Yeah, she has a problem with putting down animals, so she wants to be a vet tech, vet nurse.
Vet tech and vet nurses are the same thing.
It is. But I think vet nurse sounds cuter than vet tech.
Vet tech is, vet nurses, that's a mouthful.
Every strike brings me closer to the next home run, Babe Ruth. Tigers, because that's her mascot right now in school. And then just a little bit of yellow.
Tigers, and also because I really like
The tie-dye?
No, not the tie-dye. I really like cats. So.
Yeah, she is a big cat lover. So,
I love
and
animals,
then
but I love that.
and then she has everything picked out for the next 2 sides.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
They're all right here.
Oh. Because you cut them off.
Yeah. So I won't worry you going through these. We'll go through them once they get applied to the quilts sewn on. So there's that.
Now, can I do one now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is gonna be my finger knitting parts. This one was with smaller finger knitting, and I was bored, and I had some string. Tied it, and yeah, I decided to do some finger knitting. We bought some more yarn.
Go slow so they can see.
We have it's supposed to be Christmas colors. It's like supposed to be Christmas colors, but it looks like the Mexican flag. My dad has pointed that out as when I got home with it. He was like, that's cool. You have Mexican flag yarn. I was like, it's supposed to be Christmas color. It's supposed to be Christmas, but yeah, it's sort of because Christmas colors do look like the Mexican flag. So I'm like,
Yep.
Not wrong with that. Like that's cool.
Yep. Very pretty colors.
Really pretty. I have some purple with some shimmer. I haven't really did anything with that one yet. So yeah.
Yep. So I see crochet being in her future.
It's not crochet. It's finger crochet.
Finger crochet, but that's just a stepping stone into full crochet.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually It's actually harder than regular crochet.
I can see that.
Because it's hard to get your, because you need your, some people, like me, I put like my holes like really tiny and they're really hard to get the thing out, to get the yarn out. So yeah.
Yep.
I learned it at school. Alright, so this is a present that I got for my mom. Got for her. If you remember the last video, she was doing Up on the Housetop Chickens Fly. This is, like, take this out of the box so there's no glare, hopefully.
Yeah, this came from 123 Stitch.
Yep. It's really pretty. Oh gosh, it's a little sideways.
Yep. So if you'll notice,
it's a chicken.
There's a chicken in the sleigh on top of the roof, and then there's also a chicken on top of the hood of the truck.
If it will stay.
Let me see if I can get it. Sometimes there's like little tricks that you can do.
I know a lot of people do it, but I can't do it with one hand. I have one hand.
I think you can see it.
Okay, so.
But it's super cute. The house looks like a gingerbread house.
Yeah, so cute.
And then one thing that I thought was super adorable was on the back. It's actually called a needle nanny.
A needle nanny. A nanny for your needles.
And I never heard of it called that before. So I thought that was super cute. I think I'm going to call them needle nannies from now on. And that, I don't know if you heard that magnet. That's a strong magnet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wraps up the Christmas Yulemas gifts that we got.
It's hard to get it
My oldest daughter got a lot more. My friend Ray got her an advent calendar, or got all of us advent calendars, but hers was diamond dots, and they were
diamond dots.
Little keychains every single day, and they were really sparkly. I tried to get her to come on and show you guys, and she wouldn't do it.
She doesn't like being on camera.
Yeah.
She's scared. She's a scaredy cat.
Yeah. She also got a couple of punch needle kits. She got one that I think was
cute.
mountains. And then
French
she got one that was a French bulldog because she loves
No, it was
French.
pandas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was panda.
Instead of a mountain, it was a panda. Oh,
I'll
actually.
sneak around.
Nope. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. No, this one's
so,
the pit bull one. So
French bulldog.
This one's French bully. I call them French bullies because I'm weird. So this is who it is. It's so cute. It comes.
And I got that at Hobby Lobby.
It comes with the cutest little thing ever. A little tiny little boo. It's so cute. So yeah.
Yeah. So
Put it right there.
that's that. Punch needle is definitely like her number one craft. She loves punch needle. I've been trying to get her to come on the last two videos to talk about her punch needle, and she won't do it. So maybe someday.
Daddy, this over here.
I have this over here because I want to talk about my 2023 plans.
2023.
But before I go into that, is there anything else you want to go over? Like anything you want to share? Okay, well, while you're thinking about it.
I have this one app, which is really cool. And I've been doing some really cool drawings and stuff on there. It's like a drawing app. It's like so cool. It's like you can like see other people's like how like you can see other people's like artwork and stuff, and like and like they're like little videos and you can watch them do it. It's like so cool. And you can like follow them too. Like follow them on the thing, but I haven't followed anyone on there. Because they're all older people, like,
Oh, okay. So it's like a digital
it's like a
coloring book kind of thing.
Yeah. You can
that concept.
You can make your own coloring thing, and also stuff for like kids too. They have color sheets on there, and like, it's really cool.
Okay.
It's cool. And they have they set up your own account when you get it. They set up your account, and then you can add a picture on there, but I don't know how to. So I just have like random things.
Okay.
So it's really cool.
Okay.
There's some really cute ones too.
Yep, that is really cool. Maybe next time you can show a couple if you don't have other artwork.
It is almost dead too.
Okay. So my 2023 goals.
My goal is just do random stuff. I don't really care.
Do whatever floats your boat wherever the wind takes you. Yeah, that's kind of my goals too. I have some random. My thing is I don't like being locked into certain projects because I don't know if I'm going to have access to all the materials, and I don't really have anything other than those 3 projects I talked about earlier already kitted. And so
what?
It means that I have all the materials for it, and I already know I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty
They call it kitted because, like when you go to the store, you can buy the kits where it has everything. Well, it's DIY kit. So, okay, so my 2023 goals, I'm just going to go down the list because most of these are stitching. First one is finish helping the cadets
with their stuff because
with their Girl Scout Silver project.
I'm so mad too. Because they're
'cause
going on a camping trip without me.
Yeah, we rented a cabin out at the Girl Scout campground. That's what it is.
I want to go.
And please pray, if you pray, send positive vibes that it doesn't snow that
Hopefully
weekend.
it snows.
Because I really want to get this project over with as soon as possible. Because we started this last June, and it's taken us this long to get this far. Okay, anyway. You'll probably hear more about that in the next video, because the next video probably won't be till after. Man, I feel like, so I made this planner because I couldn't find one to buy that I really liked. So I made it, just a regular notebook, and I have the days of the week over here and just regular notebook paper over here, so I can write down different things that don't fit over here. And then that way, because I found myself carrying my planner and a notebook, and I was like, well, why don't I just combine them? So that's what I did. So in the front, I have my 2023 goals to keep it front and center. But I feel like I'm reading a book to you. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Okay, so my second goal is to start the full coverage bear project that I was showing off in my last video. And then I also want to buy and start the Long Dog Sampler Ragnarok. And with both of those, I want to get scroll frames. Scroll.
Oh, scroll.
Like,
I thought she said scroll. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, so I want to get scroll frames. And there's a LNS about 2-ish hours away from home. And I want to actually go there and have them help me pick out the fabric. The Ragnarok is for my husband. And he already told me that he wants black fabric with green floss. So me and him both picked out this really pretty hand-dyed green Gloriana silk. And I've never done silk before, so I'm hoping it's not any more challenging than the regular cotton floss.
It shouldn't.
So if you have any tips on how to work with Gloriana, or just reassure me that it's not any different than the cotton floss, that would be much appreciated. But it's really pretty. I can't wait to get that going. So keep an eye out for those. And then my third one is stitch all the small projects that I have and dye my own fabric. So I have a stack, and it's a little bit bigger than it looked. Like, it's physically bigger than it actually is, because these are printed patterns, and most of them, especially the ones from Etsy, are more outlines. And as you can tell by the Chicago Bulls one, I can fly through them, especially since I'm fairly monogamous. I can fly through about one a month, so it's a little deceiving. But I want to finish these because I don't want to be one of those people that has, like, you know, over 100 patterns in my stash, and I know that I'm not gonna have the time in my life to ever stitch all that. So I really want to just focus on purchasing the ones that I really want to do, and I want to finish the ones that I already have. And this is not all inclusive of the ones that I have, because I also have a Cricut collection, Sleepy Hollow. I got the bear one, and I got
Can you pass me my water?
the Where's your water? Oh.
Here. That's not mine.
Well, where is it then?
Right here. I put it right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the stitching was the housewives. That's not in this stack either. And then I also go to the library and
Yeah, the stitching with the housewives. The
up on the rooftop.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, it is in here?
Yeah, I put it in there.
Oh, okay.
I saw it in there.
Well,
I'll put it in there. I'll find it.
Well, it doesn't matter. But that's in a separate stack because I want to do a little bit more with that. But anyway, where I was going with all this was because a lot of the Etsy ones, there's a lot of negative space. And so I want to experiment more with dyeing my own fabric because I can't afford to buy the super, super nice fabric that's already dyed. So I'm just going to do it myself. All by myself.
I like that song. That's like a song.
Okay. And then there's a specific one that I want to stitch for my friend for next year. The same friend that got the Let's Cook from the last video. It's called Bless This House. And that is gonna be a secret whip. I'm not gonna show it on here until closer to next Christmas because I don't want her seeing it. And I think she watches these videos. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, she does. She's a subscriber.
Yeah, she is a subscriber, but I don't know if she actually watches the videos. Anyway, a non-stitchy goal that I have is I want to train for a 10K run.
I love 10Ks.
I ran a 10K back in 2019, and it was called
2020.
Rock and Roll
earlier.
Las Vegas, where they rope off the strip and you run down. It was so much
had to
fun.
run the whole strip. It was like so cool.
Yeah.
They had one for the zoo, but she didn't want to do it. Well, she wanted to do it, but she didn't want to go.
Well, that was a 5K.
Oh.
Yeah, 5Ks.
I love
5Ks just don't really seem to be worth the hassle of
5Ks.
Of getting through the crowd and running the race, but 10Ks would be worth it because 10Ks are a lot more challenging. They're about 6 miles.
I love 5Ks.
Actually, I think it's closer to 7 miles. Okay, and then another non-stitchy is I want to go to every softball game and practice for IFA this year. And that might be possible because they switched me from ambulance services, so I'm no longer on shift work, to back in the clinic. I'm not gonna go into it, but that's the facts. I got moved, and so that's actually a strong possibility that I might be able to go to all her games and practices this year. I want to go to at least one in-person crafty social this year. I don't know exactly where because I don't know of any cross-stitch in-person meetups in my area. My church does a quilt / craft social every I think it's like every 3rd Saturday, but obviously that's more quilting related, so I might start there and then kind of branch out if I find other cross stitchers in my area. I want to try hand embroidery. I have a few transfers that I got at Walmart. They have really, I guess, I don't know if it's just the popularity of handcrafts exploding recently or what the deal is, but usually those packets of iron transfers are pretty old school. You know, like you got the little cute kittens and teddy bears and stuff like that, but they've really expanded. There's a new brand out and I wish I had grabbed it, but anyway, there's a new brand out, and they had camping themes. So I bought one of those, and there's another one with like mermaids. And then I think there was a couple of others. But anyway, I want to expand.
What has a mermaid? Bubbler.
Yeah. So I want to expand into that. And then another non-stitchy one, I want to listen to all audiobooks in my library unhaul as I go. So I have a pretty extensive home library of books that I have accumulated. I go to little free libraries and
She has tons of them.
And yeah. And
She's crazy with her books.
Yeah. But because we are a military family and we do move from time to time, I'm gonna try my best to tailor those down a little bit and only keep the ones that I really want to keep. So because audiobooks go a lot faster, because I listen to those when I go on my run, go to the gym, housework, when I'm stitching. I mean, I listen to audiobooks all the time. And so if I can...
We're reading this one good book. It's a
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Well, there's this one book that I'm reading at school, which is a nice, good audiobook. Like my favorite book of all time.
Okay. Yeah, and me and Aoife, we go on runs whenever we can, so she can stay in shape for softball. And so we listen to audiobooks as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we just got done with the Cirque du Freak series, which is great. It's a vampire series. And then we listened to Alice in Wonderland. And I mean, it's all kinds of books. So anyway, doing that, try to unhaul as many books as possible. I want to enter into the county fair. When I was in 4-H as a kid, fairs were a huge thing. The county fair, the state fairs were a huge thing. The Tulsa County Free Fair.
She used to show chickens. That's why she really loves it.
Yeah, I did used to show chickens, and I still follow the circuit because someday when I'm retired and we have a house that we know we're gonna be in forever. Yes. I'm gonna get more chickens and I'm gonna start showing again. But until that day,
we're gonna Dad said that if we move back to Oklahoma, he's gonna show chicken. He's gonna buy some huge fluffy chickens.
Probably cochins. They're really hard to keep in Oklahoma because they get really hot. And they will die from heat stroke. You have to put a fan on them and stuff, otherwise they'll die on you. And then I want to go camping more. Last year we went twice, and this year I want to make that more of a thing. It'll most likely be Girl Scout related.
It will.
But I would also like to branch out and see what we can do with the family. My husband
is disabled.
Yeah, he's got muscular dystrophy, so getting up and off the ground is not really a thing for him. So we're going to look and see what kind of stuff we can do. Because,
not a lot of...
you know, there's all kinds of stuff out there. I mean, we live in a pretty awesome time right now because there's a lot of accessibility things. Like for instance, we have a Dodge Caravan, so we can actually buy air mattresses and tins that go on the back of the minivan. So
well, not the back, like the end part of the minivan.
Yeah. So that way the girls can sleep down on the ground in the tent, and then me and my husband can sleep in the back of the van, but it's still connected. So if there's any kinds of bad stuff going on, bears, raccoons,
Raccoon.
Then I mean, maybe I eat a lot of food. I steal the food.
During this
Yeah. So, that's about it. You probably won't see a video from us until the end of January, early February, because Girl Scout cookie season is upon us, and
Girl Scout cookie season is the best part ever because they have like prizes if you sell a lot of cookies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
So
excited because I love cookie season. That's because of not the surprises. Also, you also get to it's weird, but you can give like cookies to like charity and stuff.
Mhm.
It's cool.
Yep, it's called Cookie Share. So
It makes no sense, but it's really cool at the same time. It's so weird.
So it's like, you know, if you want to donate to Girl Scouts, but you don't want the cookies, then what you do is like these are their QR codes.
That's so
If you're
cool.
if you're interested in cookies,
Which one's manual? Which one's buttons? Or is it both?
I don't know. It's labeled, but anyway, so you would go onto their, not saying you have to buy from them, but I'm saying, you know, if you have a Girl Scout that you know that you want to buy from, you go onto their what we call online cookie booth. And every Girl Scout has their own code. And then instead of I'm trying to remember how to do it, but instead of like choosing your cookies, you would just say Cookie Share, and then it will go to that Girl Scout troop, and that troop would decide on where they go. So sometimes they go to nursing homes, sometimes they go to EMS, law enforcement, fire, sometimes they go to military if there's a base close enough by. I mean, sometimes they even send them downrange. Like if they know deployed military people, they'll actually send them to deployed troops.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's really cool. That's about it. Oh, another thing. Oh, I need to add this to my list. So I really, really want to create heirloom pieces for my daughters, one for each. I know
What's
every
heirloom?
It means that it's something that you guys are gonna want to hang up in your house for
ever.
Forever.
We sing together.
Yep. So, not saying that I'll start them, because I'm kind of thinking so for hers, I'm getting a custom one done, which I will talk about in a later video as soon as it's finalized. And then for Berlin, she is really into mermaids because she loves swimming, she likes diving.
She likes mermaids.
And so it'll probably be something mermaid related, which will probably be either a
Wait, what?
You know what I'm talking about? A Nora Corbett or a memorabilia. So many tough words for my brain right now. I'll probably be one of those three. But I'm gonna add that to my list of things to do. Anyway, I think that's it. So I appreciate everyone that stuck with us. Again, I know that our last video was a little rough because she was coming on for the first time, so she wanted to show you everything that she had, which obviously takes more time, but also it was because of technical difficulties. It was just so frustrating. But so eventually eventually we will be on hopefully the same level. Meet the as Grace Note Stitchers and Small Town Needleworks. Like, those are some mother-daughter goals right there. Okay.
I'm just trying to pull you all the way back.
Yeah. But both of those channels, so Kim and Jade from Small Town Needleworks, I love their banter. They always make me laugh. They are freaking hysterical.
Who?
And the other day, Kim and Jade.
I don't know them. I don't really watch. I don't really watch.
FlossTube.
FlossTube.
Um.
I'm more like I watch YouTube, but I don't watch that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Kim and Jade always make me laugh, and a couple of days ago, actually I think it was yesterday, they posted their last video of 2022, and they had the Christmas card that I sent them as their thumbnail, and it just tickled me pink. Like tickle me Elmo. I was just I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
You thought Tickle Me Elmo was cool?
I didn't say Tickle Me Elmo was cool.
You said Tickle Me Elmo, then you said cool. I was like, you said Tickle Me Elmo is cool.
No, I said the thumbnail was cool.
Sure. Sure it was.
Anyway, and then Colleen and Corinne, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name, but they are so, like, they're very down to earth, but they're also prim and proper. Like, they're so loving. The way that they talk about each other's pieces is so endearing. It is. Sorry about that. But I guess that's my cue to sign off real quick. It's time to get the ham in the oven for lunch. All right.
Dinner.
Lunch, dinner, whatever.
It's
All
11:11.
right.
I think it'll be dinner time when it'll be done.
Probably. Anyway.
It will.
Okay, well, I will see you in the new TTFN. Ta-ta for now.